Slazio, back again with another tutorial for you guys. Um, it's been a while. It's been a while indeed. Last time I boasted about Express tutorial, I said there will be a part two, and I haven't done the part two. And there was actually confusion on the last tutorial that I did. So I thought, why not create a new part added to the old part? So basically, now it's gonna be a compilation of both part one and part two together, and this is actually going to be way better than the previous tutorial because it will have the basic instructions and everything that you need for you to get going in learning Express and Node. I haven't mentioned this. I'm not sure. However, if you want to use Node, you guys need to download Node from Google, and it's extremely easy to do so. All you need to do is go onto Google, type Node download. If you are on Mac, you will have a Mac button, and if you are on Windows, you will have Windows. If you're on Linux as well, you could do that as well. You could download on your system. And without a further ado, let's get straight to it. As you can see, guys, right now I have Express and plus Node named folder open, and what we need to do is open a new window, and let's say open desktop IT and open. All right, close this, make this large. All right. So the purpose of this tutorial is to teach you how to start your own localhost server using Express and Node. So go to your terminal, new terminal, and type npm init, and that means not npm init. No, this is npm init. Sorry. Yeah, npm init. That's why. Oh, all right. Let's say npm. npm. Well, it's meant to be npm. Yes, package name. Yes. Package name Express plus Node. Yes. Package name. Yes. And index.js entry point. Yes. We don't have a get repository, so we just ignore keyword. We don't need the author. Slazio. We don't need license. Is this okay? This package JSON looking good. Press enter, and we have a package JSON here, guys, as you can see. All right. Next, what we need to do is install Express. npm I for install Express. All right. Now we have two package JSONs. One is package JSON and the other one is package log JSON. So let's go into this one, and Express is right here just to confirm if we have installed Express the right way. That's looking good. Sorry guys, I had to close the door for minimal noise. All right, now we have Express installed. We need to create an index file, and we will do that through terminal. So what we need to say is touch index.js. Boom, it's right here. Okay. All right. Now we need to initiate our Express. Import something something from Express. Okay. Import can only be used in TypeScript files. Oh, we need to change the type. So let's say type, yes, module. Now it should be okay. Say Express. Yes. All right. Now we have to declare a variable and we attach that variable to Express. So we'll say const, and let's call that variable app. Okay, app, and it's equal to Express. Tesco Express. Sorry. All right. So we have this declared now. All right. So we need to use app now, isn't it? So let's say app, and we want the variable app to be used in a portal. So we'll say app dot listen, and this is a method in JavaScript, and what it will listen to is the portal. So we say to listen port. Okay, to listen port. Let's import okay, I haven't said this, but we could say the number right now, or we can create a variable called, actually let me show you both ways so you could understand better. So let's say we call the port number is 3000, and after that we want it basically to, after we have declared that, we want it to say this, and we want it to say console dot log. Log out basically what the server's running. Server running on port 3000. Okay, let's run this. The way we'll run this, we'll say node index.js. Okay, let's go. Server's running on port 3000. And should we give this a test, guys? Let's do that. We'll open a new window. We'll say new window. Say local host 3000. Yes, sir, is running indeed. Okay. All right. This is one way to do it, and it's pretty decent. Okay, it's pretty decent. But if you guys want to take it to the next level, what you need to do is create a variable called let's say var port equals 3000, and here instead of 3000 we say port, and on here you don't need to say port 3000, you know, you could say on port, but it's going to be double port. Well, let's say port on port, which is 3000. All right, stop it. Control C and run it again. Let's go. Now our server is running on port 3000, and the evidence for that is right here. Cannot get. And probably you guys now confused because you think, well, I have the server running, Kareem, and the question is, why is it not showing nothing? Like, why is it saying cannot get? And to answer that briefly, and is because we don't have a get method. And the reason is for that, when you guys run a server, you want it basically to say, when you have a server, the servers have get method, post method, and there are other more methods like delete and patch as well. And as you know, when we in a server and the client requests something, what do they get? What do clients do? Clients do is a request, and the server supposed to get what they request. So let's do that. And on our previous video as well, that's where we basically stopped, and this is part 2 basically of the video right here. All right, so what we need to say is, again, use the app and then dot. If you guys remember previously, we used what? Listen, because it needs to listen to a portal. However, now, because the server is listening on port 3000, it needs to get a get method as well. So let's do that. App.get and quotation mark and slash. So this slash is basically a home page, and as you can see on here, cannot get slash. So what we said is app.get and then bracket quotation mark get. Okay, and we have to say comma and then bracket again, and inside these brackets we have to say request, and that's gonna be short for reg, and comma, and then res for respond to this. And now we have the get method active and running. However, it needs to respond. So what it needs to say is res dot is not render, because render is one active as well. So res dot let's say let's create another file. Okay guys, let's create another file. Let's stop this. Control C. I had an idea coming up now. Let's say touch index dot HTML. But the question is, do I want to create a new HTML file and call it here? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Dress dot it should say something here. Yes, res.send. And what we want it to send is hello, hello, hello world. All right, let's stop the server. Oh, server stopped already. Let's run it again. Node index.js. Server is running. Test time. We have to refresh. Hello world. Let's go. So now let's basically go over it again. To start with, we imported Express because we have installed Express earlier from the terminal using npm, and we created a variable called app, and basically we said okay, app is equal to Express, and we set a portal on 3000. On app we said app.listen using a listen method and the port number, which is port 3000, and we said log. Basically this log here confirms if the server is running, and so server running on port 3000. That's good. However, earlier we mentioned that without this app.get method, we will not be having a. It's a bit annoying because we have to do this every time unless we download something called NodeMon. Anyways, let's go back. Hello world, but if we refresh, we cannot get, but the server is still running. However, we don't have a get method, and a get method is right here. If we do this now, we have to stop the server again and see, and then run it again. Go back to the server and refresh. Hello world. And if you guys think this is a bit annoying where you have to stop every time you make change, you could download something called NodeMon. I'm not sure if I could do it now. npm I NodeMon. Okay, successful. And so when we run the index.js file, we basically have to say NodeMon index.js. All right, and now when we make any changes, for example, we want to say hello world, we want it to be in h1, close it, and then come here, say h1 and close it. Refresh. There you go. It's in h1 format. We could have as well a similar. We could have if we do this. Not really. We could have a p tag. This is the first time doing it, guys. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you don't have to stress about it. Hi, Slazio. Boom. And then we have to do p and close it. Time to review. Refresh. Oops, that's not gonna work, guys. Well, try it. Copy this. We could try it in another new get method, but we'll leave that for another time. I hope you guys get the gesture. One of the methods that we haven't covered yet is basically since we have app.get, I'm thinking about creating another tutorial Express with Express and Node, and basically we taking the project regarding in Express to the next level, and basically export the other methods that we could use with Express and its methods. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like it. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's been your boy Slazio. Thank you very much.